Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And today, today basically I'm gonna show you the compilation of all the pulls I've done in 5.7. So first, in the middle of the night, I decided to go for the standard banner. I had a good amount of pity on this, so I decided to go for it. Let's see how that. Well, I do know how that goes. This is a very old recording. I have procrastinated far too long. So I did get a gold. Rather, I did pull a character. So the 5-star character I did get was, apart from the Favonius Warmer, which is rather very useful 4-star, is the, come on, where is it? Come on, I got it. It's rather slow. Slow indeed. Yes. So I ended up getting Yume Mizuki. Now, I do feel sad for people who pulled for Yume Mizuki because I remember that she came out with her weapon, and the only thing I found interesting on her whole patch was that if you don't get her weapon, you cannot get it later on, because even now we don't know where her weapon is. She is on the standard banner, which is good. Now let's show that. Then she's a good swirl character, but then her playstyle is rather limited. Let's see how I build her in an upcoming video. So after that, me and my friend and we decided, you know what, let's pull for Skirk together. So we decided to pull for her. Now at this point I had, I guess, about maybe 40-50 in the pity for Skirk, so I didn't bother getting too many wishes, and I decided 40 would be enough for, getting a 5-star out of her banner. So I just bought myself 40 wishes and then I proceeded to pull for her. Now the first few wishes where I didn't get any 5 stars, I must speed them up and let's see what all I get. Now Skirk is a rather an interesting character. She is currently the cryo DPS. Well, I am a Ganyu guy myself, so that aside. But in my first few pulls, I didn't get many interesting items. I just got Candice. I was able to C6 her, which is good. And then as far as weapons are concerned, I don't remember getting many. I think I just got maybe one or two. Not really sure on that. Let's see. Maybe I can count it right here. Yeah, there you go. I got the Favonius Codex. So I'm getting Favonius weapons. I guess Favonius weapons are my thing. So after that, I did manage to C6 Canvas. But apart from that, nothing too interesting. Then I guess another temple. I wish this also I didn't get too much. These are all old recordings. I forgot to edit them all in time, so I'm just posting them all together now that Maui and Emily have come out. I guess, yeah, there you go. Got a lot of Candices. I was hoping I'd get Dahlia at the very least, but no, I did not. So there you go. That's my Skirk. So yes, I did get Skirk in the end, and I was actually have been farming for her artifact sets for quite a while because I also have Zhao, and apparently the new set was really good on him. So I have been trying to get a good number of artifacts on that, but then still no luck. You know how artifact farming goes on this game. So yeah, that, and then apart from that, I am planning on getting Skirk's new weapon, which will, well, I do want it because it's a really good 5-star with the really good attack stat and crit. So it's a really good one. And even at some point, if I want to switch it up and give it to another character, it is possible because 5 stars are rather not that niche of weapons. A lot of weapons in this game are not very niche, so that's very good. So that's that. I got Skirk, yes, and then I'm gonna pull for maybe on another. Wait, what? Give me a sec. Yeah, that was editing issues because I'm recording the audio as I am editing, because, well, I forgot to record audio, rather my voiceover when I was, pulling. And then with the remaining standard wishes, I decided to, you know what, just pull all of them. go crazy. You know, I'ma speed this up. Yeah, bet I should go Farzan. That's nice. And then let's see who else I did get. Farzan, just Farzan, another 10 pull, and we get the Vincent. Vincent is rather a good one. I did need copies of that to increase my refinement level. Yeah. Oh, Janet, that's good. Always wanted to have more Candaces. I think Candaces was what I was supposed to get this time because I got a lot of copies of her. Even after I see 6 her. Dragon's Bane's always good. And then, so I had to touch hard pity on this one because that was a lot of pulls I had to do just to get through towards the end. Towards the end, I did get a copy of, I think, one of the original 4 stars, which I believe was, I think, Kaya. Not really sure. No, Lisa, my bad. It was Lisa. Lisa Solomon. And that's my 5 star, which I think it was a weapon. I'm not really sure. Let me remember. Wait, it'll come up right here. So yeah, I ended up getting the Aquaphonia, which is really good on Jean, really. So that's good. That's a nice weapon that I can use either on her or on Benny. Well, now given that I still have a good number of wishes, I think I might just pull on the weapons banner. Now, the weapons banner is a bit tricky, so I just started with, the first 10 pull of sorts, and I ended up getting, well, a 5 star. Not the one I wanted, but still a pretty good 5 star. The Calamity Queller, I think it's called. It is the Calamity Queller, isn't it? Yes, it is the Calamity Queller. So it's a great 5 star, but the thing is, the game is rather very difficult for Polan related characters because they are really hard to build, and I don't have Shelna, so it's a good Polan to have around. Maybe I'll give it to some other character later on. So after which, since I do have a fate point now, I think I will keep pulling till I get, maybe, I don't know, all of my, well, till I get her standard weapon. And since, well, it just turned July when I was recording this thing, so I decided to get those fates, and then I was like, you know what, let's do another, say, 20 pulls. Let's see, hopefully I get my 5 star in there. But no, I did not have any luck with that. I think I ended up getting the Favonius Lance, which is rather good. A lot of pole arms on that day. And then I think I ended up getting Yavia, this one. No, I ended up getting the swords. Really don't know much about that. Then I still have the fate point. I'm just confirming as well. Happens. And then I decided to do another 20 more pulls just for the sake of it because I was determined to get them. So 10 pulls in and I get Yavia. Yes, this is the one where I get Yavia. Yep. And then finally I decided to do it, and I still didn't get much. So it's 40 pulls in. I still did not get much. 50 actually, but 40 of the remaining pulls. And then finally I decided, you know what, let's just use all of them and then get my remaining pulls, and then voila, I ended up getting her weapon. It took me, so after I lost the 50-50 with the fate point, it took me total of 50 wishes, so that's rather a very decent one. I'll see what I can do with those Zephyr's Moonlight. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I'll see what I can do with that. Now that I have Zorlight, I can build a rather very good Skirk. I do not have a Scoffia though, but I think she'll be rerun pretty, I'd say, in a half a year or so, so might as well get her then. And thankfully, I still have a good number of wishes left. Either way, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. This is going to be an interesting one. Bye bye.